Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. This is going to be a video looking at the gifting event. Now, this will probably be the one of potentially two more videos I'm going to make. One that's like an advice video for gifting event 2021. Second video will probably be a, I don't know, dissection video, follow-up dissection documentary type style video for the gifting event. Especially after, like, you know, things that were put together and said from last year and where we are with how this one in 2020 went, because let's face it, there have been more questions raised as a result. So there are going to be people that legitimately grinded out this game, very successful people, and that's the thing, as I've always said, it's important that games like this, especially mobile games, have those whales and also have people that are free to play. It helps us support developers and it keeps a game successful. A game that's successful means that it will continue to run the same way that this is a mobile game has run for 6 years. You know, we're going to the 7th year, so it's good in some ways that the company Kabam is successful. You know, you look at other mobile developers, especially Marvel mobile ones, and how least successful they are based on developers not listening, not having a player base that's overly interested in spending, and other stuff like that. It's always a balancing act. But look, shout out to people that were successful people that, you know, enjoy playing the game, and that's cool. But as well, there are people at the moment not getting their rewards. I've seen plenty of mention about people not getting stuff. Even like today, there's been mentions of stuff like people still not getting their rewards, and it's taking time. According to Kabam Mike, is a case saying like, hey everybody, the rewards are still awarding. There are a lot of summoners to get through, so don't worry if you have not received yours yet. So I think it starts off with the people that got like the higher percentage, and then it just works its way down. So like the 1 to 5% were very early on, and then it's a case that then other people were following up. But it looks like, yeah, there's people out there that are in the lower end brackets that are not receiving their stuff. So yeah, that's as of today, like, you know, as of 4 a.m. my time. And I think I've seen something because, yeah, like 9 a.m. there. I'll probably refresh this, which I'll do now. Kind of like, see, yeah, like 10 a.m. Remove the event from the completed solos. That's weird as well. Like, if they've removed that from the featured solos area, that means that people can't go to have a look as to some of the people in question. Now, yesterday we had a look at that. We questioned as to one particular account, which I did say it's either going to be one of two things. And I'm not going to, you know, say and commit to one of them because it could be a case I could be wrong. So the options are either that particular placement, which was a number 12 place, either a case, because that name has popped up again, that they have been a alt account for somebody, or it's been a case that, you know, yes, it could be fraudulent means, it could be unscrupulous means, it could be botters, unit loader account, but at the same time, it could be a second alt account for somebody, and then what they're trying to do is say, right, well, the main account is my spending account, and the alt account is a free-to-play account that I just use to grind units for free and just collect them, you know, once a month, and then kind of distribute a load of stuff from it. Possibly, I don't know, but it, you know, I understand from a level 25 account, with the champions it has, there's a lot of question marks being raised. Or there could be something else to this. Either way, you know, I don't know if there needs to be further investigation. But Kabam have like responded back to a lot of players' criticism over the last 24 hours on the matter. Like, you know, this is the big thing here, which we're going to read off. So Kabam Mike says, there are a lot of questions circulating about the gifting leaderboards. We'd like to take a moment to put some rumors to rest and some minds at ease. We have no reason to believe that there were any fraudulent behaviors, terms of service violations that occurred with any of the accounts on the leaderboards. The number of checks and balances we put into place this year really helped crack down on bad actors. The accounts we've seen as the center of questioning are side accounts of established players, and there has been no evidence of any wrongdoing from these accounts. Side accounts have been used for a very long time, supplying main accounts with GGCs and other resources. Before the event began, we found and punished a number of botters. Additionally, contest credits have put a stop to many would-be fraudsters before they had a chance to take advantage of this event. The leaderboards were vetted throughout the week before the event were paid out, and to the best of our abilities, we have weeded out and punished any players that did not play the event legitimately. While there are some things we are still looking into, none of those would affect the leaderboards. The contest team did everything in our power to make sure the event, this was the safest and cleanest gifting event yet, and will work to make any potential future events even more secure. We hope this answered some of your questions and concerns. Thank you for your attention and continued support. Now, I don't know if that's going to put every player's mind at ease. I mean, that's the thing. I did say in yesterday's kind of quick reaction to the rewards rank, even though that I am a skeptic, I did look at the fact that this could be a secondary account. It was very weird that that account popped up again. Like last year we talked about our 2019 gifting event. We talked about that in an MCOC news. I'm pretty certain it was that particular account. And as well, I've seen that other players have reacted to that account in the past as well. But it is not completely ridiculous. Something would have to be put into question as to like where the units grind at. I reckon it is somewhat doable. If you've got a second account, and this will be a top tip that I'll be doing in a video very soon, because I'm going to start a free-to-play account, but it's going to be an alt account that is going to be under the same means. So I'm going to build that account up, and rather than a case of going, oh, I'll do some content, it's a case I'm going to use it as a unit free spending account, because I'll be using it to then distribute back to my main. It will be a case that that's going to be, you know, a free-to-play option for most players. Is it a case that you could have something growing on as a side piece that you could then help towards the distribution of like revives and stuff? And I think that was something that'd be quite good. Even if you're doing like a limited amount of milestones each time, at least it's something to say, look, well, you're growing that at the same time as that. Is it something that is in keeping with the fairness of the event? That could be something that will be brought into question, but that is something at the moment is a viable option for most players. And there are players out there that do run that. Trust is the main thing, and with the scamming of the 2020 gifting event, it does put in that trust level. And if you've got time to grind out a second account, I don't personally, but I'm going to have to find a way to catch up with content and then think about it, as well as the other games that I play. It might be a viable option for a lot of players. But yeah, I'll talk about that more in another video and kind of look at and assess the gain of things like doing, okay, well, I can do X amount of milestones on my alt account. Maybe I set up certain time to do the alt account, but that's another story for another video, because I don't want to just thrust it into here. And you know, it just needs to be well researched and structured to give people a bit of perspective on this. But there you go. That's really my kind of 2 cents on what's gone on and what I've seen. It's Kabam's response. I think it's a very, very fair response on it. I'm sure there will be people that are still skeptical about this, but this is what I thought it was going to be, that it's more of a side accounts just for safety. Like if you have money and say like you kind of spend, you want to make sure that you are trading with people that you trust, and that's sometimes very difficult to do unless you're trading in amongst your own alliance. But sometimes players might not want to do that. But as well, it may be a case that some of those solo-based progressions or the kind of the solo event was what players were really focusing more on, especially this year as opposed to last year's Scuffner. So yeah, that's, as I said, my take on this, and I'll be doing potentially 2 more other videos. One focusing on that little guide video about preparing a second alt account, and the second thing being maybe a documentary. I don't know what to call it, like gifting event dissection documentary or something, where we kind of do it in the same style as like have Kabam learned their lessons and other stuff. But to be honest, I don't know whether or not to save it for next year. I don't know. Put in the comment section if you want like a returning documentary, or maybe give it a miss. But you know, I'll leave you to have your say. You know, maybe hit the like button more if we get, I don't know, let's say if we get 700 likes on this video, then I will do a gifting event documentary, or I'll just give it a miss. You know, your thoughts in the comment section about that as well. Thanks very much for watching this video. And there we go, that has been a video. Check out over there, Rich's Realm. I posted a video for those that like Marvel Realm of Champions, which I do, and we've done a little video about how to spot bots in the game. Also check out up there for fresh content. We've got a load of new videos coming out, and as well, 5-star featured later on, baby. Got to get that Cosmic Ghost Rider, and hopefully I do. 10 attempts, not a huge amount, but it might be enough. It might be enough. See you then. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.